morning, everyone. This morning I'm having in Illinois Scooter's coffee. The happy face. Yes, I definitely have the happy face when I get my coffee. And then they have something different, which I'm going to try. Tomato and feta egg bites. I've never seen tomato and feta egg bites before. So I am looking forward to trying those and see how they are. And the puppy's got a puppy treat there, so they're all happy. Mr. Mickey's back there doing his job. Mickey, Mick, you doing your job, Mr. Mickey? Yeah. Oh my goodness. So I did a 30-minute video, which I'm going to put up. And I was saying it was Indiana. No, we're in Illinois. Where am I? I don't know. I'm just on the road. What do I know? So that's it. I'll put that up. You know, it was an early morning video. Got up, left the rest area, was running with the big dogs this morning. And, so yeah, the videos are not as exciting when you're doing the freeway, but I mean, that's part of the reality of the situation. And you know me, I'm not going to candy coat it. I'm not going to spend hours in editing it and cleaning it up and making it look like, you know, the most fabulous thing you've ever seen. It is what it is. And so that's what I put up. I want people to know the reality of, you know, traveling the roads and being out here. Now, I know most of them that are putting up videos are doing videos of going to the BLM lands or parks, BLM lands, all of that, and then they are stopping and they're cooking outside, they're putting up tents, they're, you know, all of that, and none of that's being done here. So this is a little bit different in the way that I'm traveling. Not to say that I don't go. Now, especially in New Mexico, I do go to the state parks a lot. And when I'm traveling here, this time, you know, I didn't take a lot of time because I wanted to get up and try to catch the leaves, the fall colors and everything, and I had already gotten a bit of a late start, and then, you know, having to stop and get the car worked on, which it's all good now. So but I, you know, with the setbacks and everything I had, I actually wound up arriving up there at the perfect time. I really was able to see the beautiful fall colors, and you see, you know, the videos I put up on that. But when I'm going, you know, I really like to feel the scenery and the energy of the different areas that I'm traveling through. For going into a lot of more touristy type things. But we'll see. You know, I am, like I said, this thing in November 2nd in California. There is one girl that I watch, Gypsy, that's kind of having an event out there. And what is it, Wonder Hussey's the name of the other girl. And so I guess they're going to have like a meetup out there. So I might go to that and just meet a few people that are on the road all the time. And see how they're doing it. Now I have to say that I'm quite happy with the setup here. Now I found out on this trip again that I brought way too many clothing that I don't need. You know, as you're going, you're learning what you need, what you don't need. You know, want to change things up a little bit. And then I found out also that the little box that I have out back there, that really I haven't been using too much of anything that's in there. So when I get back, I'm going to rethink things and make some changes in here again. So that I can make it more streamlined a little better. Use the best use of space that I have in here. You know, it's all a learning experience. You find out what you need, what you don't need, etc. So when I get back, I'm going to rethink some things, go through it again, and maybe make some changes. Now, I have to say the one thing I have in here that I'm really happy that I have in here is the toilet. I'm really happy that I have that. That's one thing that I would never get rid of. It really works well. So that I'm really, really happy with. The window covers that I have, I'm really happy with those, because you put those up and you're in your own little world, no matter where you're at, where you're parked. It's your space, and it's really makes it comfortable in here, because you know nobody can see in at all anywhere. Now the front window, I'm not using the WeatherTech one because it's really big and really bulky to use. So I have a different one that I use in there that you can fold up and stash. That's worked quite well. So far so good with that. Oop, we got stopping here in the freeway. We got the parking lot going at the moment. So yeah, it's but I'm happy with how the journey went up to Maine, and I've done fine with the ostomy. So far, it's been okay. I've been able to manage it, and so I'm really happy with that I can travel. That it's not a big impediment as I thought it might be, but so far so good. Okay. Oh. The puppies are back there cuddling. Oh, how cute. And Miss Lily's not bitching him out for a minute. She is so bad to him. Poor Mickey. Poor Mickey McNick. She just raises heck with him. And he's just so gentle with her, you know. Oh my goodness. That's why she's Lily Boom Boom, because she is just, you know, she's the instigator. She's the little troublemaker. We got a car that's broke down on the freeway over here. It's a Jeep. The Jeep is broke down. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on here with things. I am looking forward to you know, taking longer excursions and things, and then maybe taking more time, doing more stops. Now the difficulty is, you know, I like these little towns and I would like to go explore, but it's too tempting because I know if I go explore, I'm going to want to buy things. And there's no room really to be buying things and having them really in here. So that's kind of the difficulty. Now I'm in my home state, Missouri. I was just born on the Missouri side. Okay. I never lived really in Missouri ever in my life. And my parents, when I was born, they actually lived in Kansas City, Kansas, but the hospital I was born in, I guess it was not a high class thing. It was a county hospital, something like that. I forget what you call them, but so they just went across the river for me to be born. That was it. So welcome to St. Louis. So yeah, I was born in Missouri, the show me state. I want to see it. See it to believe it. Here goes my voice again. Sorry about that. But yeah, I was born right in the center of the U.S. Absolutely the center point of the United States. So far, you know, we make good time because of the fact I really do not stop a lot of places along the way. I'm not having to always look for rest areas for toilets and things. I just find a place I can pull off and I can use my toilet here, which is, you know, out of all the things I have in here, that's the best. Absolutely 100%, that's the best. That's the one thing I cannot do without, even though I have an ostomy, okay? Even though I have an ostomy, that is a lifesaver. You know, not only for when you got to go to the toilet, but also I use it as the garbage disposal. If I'm having something to eat and I've got liquids and things, or brushing your teeth in the morning and all of this, everything goes in the toilet. And the next morning you just open it up and you tie it up and dispose of it. So it's, a toilet. It's also my garbage disposal, my garbage thing, which really works well. So, and then it's also a table, I have the tabletop. And it's also a place where I can sit, put a cushion on it and sit and relax there as well. So really, it's a multi-use, multifunctional item that gets the most use of anything in here, I have to say. Even, my ostomy bags too, when I take them off, I close it up, fold it up, it goes in that toilet as well. So, like I said, that is a multi-use item that's the best for traveling, bar none. And then my refrigerator that I have back there, it's a great item to have as well. So that's worked out really well. Now at night when
upcoming traffic ahead due to a crash. You're still on the fastest route. In about 10 miles, take exit 20A to merge onto I-70 West toward Kansas City.
Now, at nighttime when I get ready to go to sleep, I unplug the fridge and it stays cold all night. First thing in the morning, I re-plug it back in. And that's worked out really well. We've got stopping traffic up here again on the freeway. So this is another problem with freeways, But this time I thought, I'll just do the quicker way going back. Just because of weather issues, you don't know what's coming up. But actually, it's quite nice at the moment over here in Missouri. St. Louis is 58 degrees out there this morning. I was expecting winter weather coming in, but so far, like I said, it was nicer up in Maine and all the road I've been on compared to Arizona, okay, where it was colder. It's colder up in Arizona than it has been out here. Now, I'm not talking about Phoenix. I'm talking about, Show Low and those areas, upper, which can get really cold in the winter. I remember going through Show Low up there, and it was just iced. Everything was just ice. It was so cold that even the fuel pumps weren't working right in some places. Yeah. So one thing, when it comes to fuel, if you have diesel, now I don't know if this is the same in cars, but in the semis, when you have diesel, you're going to want to put a little gasoline in with it to keep it from freezing, because it can freeze and gel up. Yeah. So you don't want your diesel fuel to turn into gel. Got a girl over there. She's driving this Ford that's all banged up. And she's sitting there texting. Yeah. It's banged up, taped up. Oh my goodness. So anyway, we're creeping along here this morning. My coffee's pretty good. I think I'll try a bite of my egg bite. It's cool enough now. Feta and tomato. No, I think they grabbed me the wrong one. It's good though. It's one that I haven't had before. Yeah, pretty yummy. This kind of tastes like it's feta and some sort of greens with it. Maybe kale. It might be kale. But yeah, pretty good. Never had the feta ones before. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. Continue having my breakfast and inching along here in Missouri. Inching my way across the freeway here. Yeah. You know, if people would quit tailgating, and there's always that fool that's got to weave in and out of traffic to try to get ahead of everybody else. It winds up causing these accidents, or somebody that's texting and not paying any attention. They're distracted. And then, you know, we get this kind of craziness. What is that? The Toyota? Oh, it's a RAV4. So anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my breakfast. This is good. I would get the feta again if I found it. This is the first time I've ever seen feta egg bites.